Welcome back to another episode of Two Beers, One Shot Podcast, the first of 2023. I'm Cody.
I'm John.
Ryan.
And I'm Bam. And we gotta say, it's our very special birthday. Give a birthday shout out to Cody Fisher. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thanks,
Cheers. Woo! That's rough. Happy birthday, buddy. These guys are wild. They're drinking vodka.
Strong.
And I'm drinking Fireball. So, welcome everybody back. It is 2023. It's been, I guess, a pretty crazy year so far, and we're only 7 days in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that Jeremy Renner, who plays Hawkeye for
Yeah,
Avengers?
he's critical condition.
Got hit
He's
by a
actually doing
snowplow.
good.
He's doing
better
good now.
Yeah, he's doing
He's
good.
in rehab?
No,
he got
no.
hit by a snowplow.
Nice.
He didn't get hit. He got ran over by his own snowplow. Did you see that
thank
thing? Yeah, my bad. It 13,000 pounds ran over him.
Yep.
Pull up the video. Let's see.
want me
It's
to
not
pull it?
on.
Yeah, there's no videos
No.
of it. It's just pretty much a picture of him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then also we had that the Bills-Bengals game.
That shit was crazy.
That gentleman.
Like, prayers up for him and his family.
Yeah, that was absolutely wild.
I mean, that was just crazy. Like, did you say to me yesterday that it was just like a freak thing? Like,
It was like his
he
heart
hit him
beat-
as like his heart
His
was
heart,
like
his heart
mid-beat.
was beating. Yeah. It was like a 1 in a. It's like super fucking weird. Like it does not happen at all.
Yeah, it was like a 1 in a million chance or something
Yeah.
like that. Like he had
That's
better
insane.
chance of probably getting struck by lightning.
Way better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the video. It's pretty.
Like he lost his heartbeat and everything until it came back.
What they say? It took him like 9 minutes to get a heartbeat back, right?
Yeah.
Man.
And then he was sedated, and then they took the breathing tube out yesterday.
But now he's
Yeah.
talking to his team and
Talking, yeah.
You ready to go?
Yeah, prayers up to him. First thing he said was when he woke up, I see, was did we win the game?
and they said, no, you won the game of life though.
Yeah. Prayers to him. He's
Gosh.
doing well.
Tearjerker.
No kidding. But how do you guys think this is gonna really impact the season, though?
That's not.
You
Well,
think it
Oh,
will?
yeah, well.
yeah.
Let alone, like, it was alright. I mean, I'm glad he's okay.
Mhm.
Messed up the playoff seedings. It really gave the Chiefs a clear number 1 seed. It kind of helped them out, too.
Yeah.
But they had a chance. That really screwed the Bengals out. The Bengals had a chance for home field advantage, I believe. And they were pretty honorable in what they did, but in the end it ended up hurting them.
Yeah.
Because it kind of messed up their playoff chances. And let alone, I know there's a lot of upset people fantasy-wise. I missed out on a championship because I had Joe Burrow, and kind of sucks because in all the points they had, they ended up taking them all away, which didn't make any sense. You should be able to keep the points up to that level. I would have lost, but my brother lost out on a $1,000 league in the championship. He had Joe Mixon and Burrow. That hurt him bad.
So what you're saying is since they didn't finish the game, all the fantasy points they made, they took away.
Yeah, but they were only there was not even halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah.
It was 5 minutes left in the
Yeah.
first.
But I give kudos to the head coaches for stopping it.
But yeah,
Because
the trainer who saved his life, who got his heartbeat back, needs a medal or something.
Yeah, he needs something because if
He saved his life.
but that player was ultimately in the best case scenario for that to happen. You know, you're on TV, you have the best of the best surrounding you.
Well, the intensive care was 2 miles away from the stadium. The only, what do they call that? The Class 1 trauma, Level 1 trauma in Cincinnati. And so they had him going to the best of the best right away.
So prayers up for him. I hope he gets better. I mean, he seems to be doing better. But what do you guys think for Super Bowl? I know we're coming down to kind of the last couple weeks of regular season.
Skull Vikes. I'm kidding. That's not gonna happen. I mean, I wish it would, but
I mean, we can all agree they're pretty fraudulent at this point.
oh god, they're terrible.
I got Buffalo and the Eagles.
I'm going to stick with my beginning of the year prediction. You can hate on me because they're not even in it yet. Green Bay, Buffalo. Got tickets to the game tomorrow. Going Sunday Night Football. Can't wait for it.
Ain't gonna happen.
It is.
They need a win too.
It is going to be basically a playoff game in Detroit. So if Seattle loses earlier in the day, Detroit, they beat Green Bay, they're in. So, I mean, they're going to try to beat them either way, but if Seattle loses tomorrow, it's basically going to be a playoff game for both teams because it's win or go home, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think if Green Bay makes it, good for them, but I don't think they're
They're
going
not
to make
getting
it
past
far
the
in
first
the
round.
playoffs, yeah.
I give a shout out to them though, but from what they have done from the beginning of the season to now, they're kind of heating up at the right time, especially going into the playoffs and Aaron Rodgers.
What time is that
finally-
game at, John?
Night game, 7:30, and I got to work
What's
at
up?
6 Monday morning.
Yeah.
I already told my boss, I'm like, yeah, we're looking probably leave Green Bay at like
Who
11.
are you going with?
Kenny, we leave Green Bay at 11. I'm gonna get back. It's gonna be like, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the morning, and I gotta get up and it's not gonna be fun.
That would suck. Like, I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, especially driving all the way back from Lambeau.
Well, I mean, I gotta stay somewhat a good state of mind, obviously.
Just
Yeah.
get really drunk and
Before
then
the
just quit
game,
drinking.
I'm gonna pregame before the game.
Yeah. But yeah, I think my Super Bowl predictions. I know I'm gonna sound really biased, but it's gonna be Dallas and the Bills.
I think we all agree that the Bills are gonna.
Bills,
Run the
it's
AFC
their
this year.
year this year. They're going to win
Yeah.
it. Josh Allen's going to get his
I think the Bills are gonna get their ring this year. They deserve it. I mean, not just because of what happened last week either.
But they're just a great team.
They're just a good team in general.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Vikings beat them, so
And
then
then,
we can
and
say
then,
that we
yeah,
beat the
with
Super
that,
Bowl
with that
champions.
being on top of that, with the player getting hurt, that's going to give them even more fucking. Their minds are going to be right, and they're going to be freaking playing their hearts out.
I'm a firm believer in sports
Too
is
soon.
rigged.
I guess in some way, shape, or form it is.
It is
NFL,
football, especially.
NBA,
NBA,
NHL.
NBA ain't rigged.
College
If NBA was
sports,
rigged,
college
Milwaukee
sports
wouldn't
is
have
probably
won.
like the highest level you can get to, where it's like it's more of a team game. But when
College
it's the
is
NFL,
all sports.
college is now it's
Now
becoming
because
different.
it's money, it's rigged.
All become a money game for all the players,
All sports is run through Vegas,
except for high school sports.
except for high school.
So I can't get much better at high school sports. Might not be getting good games, but might be having.
But there's even bettors that bet on high school sports.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Excuse me.
that's
but
crazy.
I think with Buffalo, this is kind of like definitely going to help put a chip on their shoulder.
to
Kind of
keep
give them
winning.
something, to really play for. Like Kleppy was saying, like, so definitely Buffalo Bills. We can kind of all agree AFC they're taking it.
Yeah.
But
That's my hope. I
It's
really
kind,
hope
it's kind of
this.
like a good turkey shoot. It's tough to say for NFC at this point. I mean, you definitely
Who
got
gets hot?
Eagles.
It's like NFC.
Eagles.
It depends who plays their hearts out.
The thing is, though, there's no real clear contender. I mean, like everybody
Like, you
has
had,
a
like,
chance.
Top 3 for sure in the NFC. Top 3 or 4.
But usually,
But
the
it's hard to say.
number one seeds never win it. So you gotta be looking at the wild cards. Usually make a good push.
Mhm.
There's always usually a wild card that's right up there, either in the
excuse me.
whether it's a conference championship game or the Super Bowl. There's always a good team to make a run.
I mean, the Vikings. I seen a meme the other day on my social media, and they said that the Vikings are either gonna win the Super Bowl in an immaculate fashion by a late touchdown run, or they're gonna lose by 40 in the wild card round. Which is very
Yeah.
possible, both.
But they're not even going to be in the wild card round because they won the division.
They'll be in the wild card round.
How's
They have
that
to play.
make sense?
Well, they'll be the 2 or 3 seed. 2 or 3
No.
seeds got to play
Yeah.
the first.
But it'd be like kind of like the year that they won the Minneapolis Miracle, only to go to NFC Championship and just get curb stomped by the Eagles.
And no offense, but they shouldn't have won that game.
Oh.
The Saints, that cornerback should have tackled him. He didn't try to.
Let's just say, people, I am proud to turn 26 because the Vikings probably should have gave me a heart attack 5 years ago.
You're not wrong there. But all right. So enough with sports. So New Year's, just 7 days ago. Did you guys have any big New Year's resolutions? Anything you
I was
wanted
in,
to do for yourself? Or
I
that?
was in jail, so
Yeah.
getting out was my resolution.
There you go.
I'm just
Now
kidding.
you're not
Nah, honestly, mine is focus on my mental health, man. I gotta get right, you know.
which
It's gonna be a good year, though.
a lot of times men's health is definitely looked over,
Yeah.
and so to really look at that on your own self is definitely
Yeah,
good.
focus on my mental health, make sure my boys are good and family's good, and that's all I'm gonna focus on.
That's good. I
And
can
books.
get down with that. Cody, you?
I really don't do the whole New Year's resolution thing, but going off like what Cluppy said, I guess mine would be like grow as a person. Like,
Just be better than
just
you were
be
last year.
exactly. Just always try to better myself.
Yeah.
What about you, John?
For me, it's I've been working out a lot more, trying to get ready for rugby season. I'm trying to be in the best shape I've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my buddy Josiah, we've been working out a lot lately. And my goal is to better myself through that and kick ass this year.
Bigger, faster, stronger.
I guess that's good. I guess we can all really agree that you want to be better than you were yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So any improvement, whether small or big, is still a step in the right direction.
Well, I want to beef up too, because it sucks when you get hit by like a 300-pound guy. It doesn't feel good.
I guess for me, I'm probably in the same boat. Just mentally get better, physically. I mean, try to get better. I know it sucks because his bush lattes taste so damn good.
I know.
You know,
I
and
didn't
all
think it was
that
going
good
to taste
food.
good, but it tastes pretty good.
Yeah, you're not lying.
That's bad.
And another thing is save money.
Yes.
Like
For sure.
try to get the money up.
Yes. Like,
Don't let what's that guy say? Don't get your funny up, get your money up.
yeah, something like that.
But no, I know a lot of people really do those New Year's resolutions where I want to be this and I want to do this, and a couple weeks in they fail. What are some big resolution
Workout.
that you always hear?
Work
That
out.
people
Usually it
Money.
is, so that's why I got to keep up with it.
Money is a big one for me.
It's
So pretty
usually
much the
like,
two that I said.
it's usually like going to the gym and shit. Like
Mhm.
people get a gym membership and they say, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this all year. I'm gonna be in the best shape ever." I'm
People,
gonna just
people say
keep
they're going to
grinding."
save money, but
And or like people say, "Yeah, I'm gonna stop drinking for a while. I'm just gonna focus on my life and
Mhm.
do my thing." And then what do you know? Like 2 weeks later, you see him in the bar or
Well, in like around here, New Year's, wintertime, there's not much to do around here other than hang out with the boys and we go out have a beer or two.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's not like we can go out go golfing or do something fun like that.
Yeah, especially small town, Midwest, wintertime. Yeah, it's just boozing or losing. There ain't much.
ain't much else to do. But I did see a meme on Facebook the other day,
Mhm.
and it said, "I'm gonna open up a new business in 2023. It's gonna be a gym that's only open from January 2nd to February 12th. That way, you can say when you don't decide to go to the gym anymore that your gym just closed."
There you go. I know another big one people do is like eating right, and eating
Yes.
healthy, and dieting and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's so expensive to eat healthy.
I think
You guys
what
ever
peop-
seen that?
I think where it comes down to with people eating right is just people overeating and stress eating is where it comes down to.
Well, stress is just huge in the U.S.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like, you know, right now, say you have a week off or a vacation, what are you going to do? Sit at home and you probably have a bag of chips in your face or something like that.
Well, you go to the
Just
grocery
bored.
store, the healthy food is astronomically higher price than like eat the easy, cheap, bad food.
And honestly, oh, my bad.
I would say with inflation and just the way things cost, it's so much easier to, you know, buy a bag of chips for $2 than it is to make a salad for $10, you know?
Yeah. It's more expensive to eat healthier.
Yeah.
And that's the shitty
like
thing.
meal prepping and all that.
Yeah. That shit takes a lot of time and takes a lot of money.
I guess another one of my like things is pack a lunch for work. I'm always used to like going out,
That's
like,
the first thing I do before I
buying
go to bed.
food either at work or in the morning. Like go grocery shopping more and buy food and take it to work instead of paying the extra like $5 because it's fast and easy.
Pretty easy when I work at a grocery store. I can just go grab whatever off the shelf.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then going along though with eating better, it's like honestly, there's probably only like 10% of stuff in that grocery store is what you should be putting in your body. You got like produce, meat, and then you know your base, beer. But like all the processed shit, like, but that's the stuff that people can afford.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it's hard when like with you guys where you guys work, and especially you know the food, like you got Casey's or like you drive by Quick Star, which are your Midwest staple. Just they got good food, and you know you just like the lunch. Oh, I got to pack a lunch. Just slips your mind. You know, like, I just go to Casey's on my break and get something real quick. Get a nice greasy slice of pizza and a pop.
Exactly.
Where it's like you do that enough, and eventually you're like, it's just not.
It makes
very
you feel
healthy.
like shit.
Yeah, especially you eat it, you're at work, you're feeling like shit, you're lousy. Whereas you want to eat healthy, you gotta take the time, pack a lunch,
Yeah.
but you know it's something that's like so small, but it's definitely a good goal to set for yourself. So I get along with that.
Yeah.
But speaking of New Year's, what is a good New Year's Eve celebration to do? Like, I know you guys went to lacrosse, and then talk to you guys, you didn't do too much, but you
Hell
guys
no, I
went to
didn't do
lacrosse. Kind of go over what you guys did in lacrosse, and then we'll kind of unpack what.
You can start with this
I'll
one.
say with lacrosse, it's usually gone there ever since I've been 21. I've only missed 1 year, but we knew about 50 to 60 people from Northeast Iowa, whether it's from Cresco, Walk On, whether it's like the Turkey Valley, Southwind kids. Like, there's a lot of people, and it was basically Northeast Iowa running that bitch up there, and it was a fucking great time.
missed it.
And it was amazing to see some people I haven't seen in a while. And even better with lacrosse is at the bars, they don't close at 2. It was like when I walked out of the bar, me and my buddy Josiah, I looked at my phone, it was 5:50.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I think they closed for an hour and then they opened.
Yeah,
that's
got
why
closed
we
for
all
an
went to
hour.
Broncos, because Broncos was still open at the time. Shout out to Broncos country, let's ride.
Jesus.
John, I think you need to finish your beer after saying that,
All right.
please. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Bro, what?
This boy just said Broncos.
I was dressed up in my cowboy outfit, walked in there, loud as I could. Yo, Broncos country, let's ride. All these motherfuckers look at me. About half of them are like, who the fuck's this guy? About half of them are just going crazy.
We'll
Yeah.
get a picture up and like post that
Yeah.
for you guys.
We have some New Year's videos coming
Yeah,
for
Cody and
Yeah.
John, they're going to
I
get a
gotta
video.
edit some videos for you guys and we'll
You'll
post
see how
it.
wild it was. But
Either follow us on Instagram. We do have an Instagram account. Maybe that'll be on there.
yeah, what's our Instagram handle? We'll plug it. We'll plug it later.
Yeah, we'll get it for you at the end, but
But Cody,
that link will be in the description for you guys.
Cody, you want to elaborate a little bit more on that night?
Let's see here. Well, we started the night. We got up there. We started drinking hard. I'm a big sports bettor, as you guys all know. Elaborated on that quite a bit. Well, that Ohio State, like, I know we're done with sports, but that Ohio State-Georgia game, I have money on Georgia this year. And I
They're tough to beat.
literally ran from one bar to the other because I remember they didn't have the game on at that bar for some odd fucking reason. And biggest game of the year at that time, of the night. And they didn't have the game on. And I literally ran from that bar all the way down. We were at I think we were at Animal House.
Yeah, I think so.
We were at Animal House. I literally ran from Animal House. If you know where this is, Animal House to Legends. That's a long fucking.
that's like 2-3 blocks.
That's like
isn't it?
2-3 blocks.
When you're drunk, it's a long run.
It's a long run. I was sprinting to get into that bar, and everyone's like, "Why the fuck's that dude running so fast?" I'm like, "Did Georgia win yet?" Just screaming down the fucking road.
Well, I think anybody that watched that game can really say that Ohio State should have won it. That field goal, that missed field goal.
I got into the bar just in time to see the field goal, and I seen him miss it wide left, and I'm like, "He missed it! Oh my god!" I started like screaming. I'm like, "Shots!"
And I didn't even see it. Like, I missed it because I was face first in a fucking cup of Crown. I didn't even know what I was doing.
Oh, god
But
damn!
but other than that, you guys seem to have had a pretty good New Year's.
Ran into a lot of people that some I didn't want to run into, some I did want to run into, but you'll have that every night. But and all in all, it was a great New Year's, I guess. Always go out with the bang.
Yeah, that's what I
And
do.
probably next year will probably be the plan, be going back to.
Yeah, you can never go
Well, it's the
wrong.
good thing is, like, all the hotels are so close that you don't have to pay for an Uber or nothing.
Yeah.
That's always nice.
And, yeah,
cop-
you
the
walk a
cops out
block
there-
away and, like,
They're- The cops up there are cool.
Yeah,
As long as you don't do anything stupid.
You can be drunk walking on the sidewalk, but as long as you ain't like running out in the traffic
Yeah.
or just being like a menace.
Lacrosse is a good spot to.
Yeah, there's a lot of bars, a lot of fun.
Most
nice,
per-
nice college town, and it's definitely a good place to party.
Isn't
I
that the
know
most bars per capita in the
It's
U.S.?
in
Yeah.
the U.S. Yep.
Yeah, they got like over 400
next to each other.
and that's the thing, it's like, you probably didn't know it, but I think we went to over at least probably almost a dozen bars that night.
We usually, like, I never go to the library. I don't know
Well,
if you did.
we
but-
went to, I think, just off the top of my head, went to, like, Animal House, Legends, and Twisted Moose. It's kind of
It's-
combined.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And then we went to Shooters.
we went to Brothers. Went to
Went to
Shooters.
Brothers. Went to Broncos.
Did you guys go to Who's on Third?
No, we did not stop in.
I don't know why we didn't.
That's a good one.
But then,
It's a good bar though.
If you guys love fish bowls, which John, I know you like to go swimming in them. Fish bowls at Who's on Third, you
Fucking
will
insane.
not regret it.
No,
anybody challenge me to chug a fishbowl, I bet you I'll beat you.
You made
Quote
seem,
that. You heard that here first.
Chug that one too, brother.
I
while
said you
you're
made
at
it. You made it seem like it was so intimidating.
I give you the Charles Barkley guarantee on that, motherfucker.
God.
You gotta
But,
say it like him though.
I can't talk like Sir Charles. Guarantee.
Bam.
Beat your ass in a fishbowl chugging contest.
But yeah. So lacrosse is usually always the move, whether it be New Year's or any kind of anything.
That or jail.
No, that's not the move.
Bam.
That's not the move.
Bam. Turn the other mic down.
Yeah.
But no, my girlfriend and I, we had the fireman's work Christmas party, which that was honestly a lot of fun. It was open bar all night, just people brought in food, so we just kind of snacked and played games. And your brother was there, Kevin. Asshole.
I heard Ridgeway was popping that night.
We didn't really stay too long. We kind of stayed till about 8 o'clock. Went to corner for a couple, and we were probably home by 10. So we didn't stay out too long. Well, we started drinking at like 5.
Yeah.
So we got a good few hours in of boozing. So went home, cuddled up with the dog, and watched a movie, went to bed.
Yeah. Going off of that, what Bam just said, like, I picked him up and took him to Ridgeway. You remember me falling on the fucking steps?
Yeah, it was a little icy outside of our house.
Oh.
You know what's crazy is
I wish I
Liz's
could've seen that.
dad brought ice melt the next day.
I straight up almost biffed it going down the
You
stairs.
should have seen it was like something out of like Stomp the Yard. It was like a dance move. He did like the 1-2, then right out the back.
I will say off topic. I want to say congratulations to Bam and Liz for buying their house in Ridgeway.
Oh,
Because
thank
you're
you.
talking about going to Ridgeway and all that, and when they had their place and they were renting, Ridgeway used to be one of our staple spots we used to be at. And
Before
with
this,
you guys not living there, we haven't been there so much lately. But then it'll be good to be back. And congratulations, I want to say that.
Hey, thank you, boys. Here, let's cheers to that.
cheers to that.
But
But pre-podcast, and actually, like, we all remember the dark times of COVID.
COVID years,
The COVID years.
the lockdown.
Bars weren't open. We hated life. So what did we do? We partied hard in Ridgeway at the house.
That house was a damn circus
Oh my
for like
God.
those 6 weeks straight.
Bro,
Literally,
it was
keggers,
bad.
power hours, everything you could name it.
We had a
we're doing
kegger
it.
there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, it was my birthday.
Do you remember that? It was you honk, we drank, and the cop drove by. He started honking, showed his horn. We was trying to do keg stand, but that shit wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. It was a good
The
time.
cop was honking his horn.
Yeah,
No,
I wasn't there for
So
that
we were
time.
out in my front yard.
I don't remember that.
because we made the big old sign. You honk,
I
we
was
drink.
there.
You might have been there that night.
Well, it might have been in the back. We were playing beer darts up front, and
Yeah,
we
I
had the you
remember
honk, we
that.
drink, and all of a sudden it was like a deputy drove by, and then all of a sudden he started honking his horn, and we're like, no shit.
But it was a blast. No, living in Ridgeway is so much fun, and it's truly is a really good community over there. And I'm very happy that we were able to buy that house. I can't wait to fix it up for everybody to come through. Like it's gonna be a blast, and especially like summertime when we have the Ridgeway Days softball tournament.
That's
Like that's always a freaking ball.
Go Bombers.
Yes, go Bombers. That's our softball team. Please sponsor
Go,
or
go
support
by
us.
the rugby team. We have the worst team in the league.
Yeah, John Joe. He's part of the Barbarians.
We play with our shirts off in this tournament.
They really do. They honestly did.
I remember that
Wicked.
I remember I slid in the second base, had my shirt off, and I was like fucking all scraped up and shit. Worst idea of my life.
Yeah, so John plays, me and Cody play, and Kleppy is our number one supporter.
Yeah, I stopped playing. I don't do that shit.
I remember that tournament a few years ago, actually, going back on that. It's a co-ed tournament, and I pitched for the team, and I just remember Bam yelling at me, screaming at me, because we played at like 4 a.m., and he's like trying to find, where the fuck's my pitcher at? Oh, Cody, he's up at the bar. It's 2 a.m., I'm sitting at TNA's, just drunk out of my mind. He's like, he's supposed to pitch in like 2 hours. I'm like, fuck it, live
I was
life.
straight off eye surgery that night. I remember that I was fucking wearing an eye patch playing softball.
No, that Ridgeway tournament, it's definitely a blast. It's every summer, and it's definitely a good time. So if you guys listen to this and you're from around Northeast Iowa, come on out. It's a blast. It's a ball.
I will say, even if you don't do the Ridgeway tournament, if you never tried softball, give it a try. Try to get a team. Try to hop on somebody's team.
Mm.
It's
Or
good
even
time.
just like go out to like the diamond with
If you go to these,
even like 5 or 6 of your buddies.
if you
You don't
don't
have to have
experience these
9.
tournaments, you don't have to be big. It's not necessarily about watching the game. It's the environment and the people, like the all-night camping and drinking, all the banter that goes
We've
on.
met a lot of good people.
Yeah, like
At
Clebby
least.
used to play, but he just likes to go and have fun. And
I like to drink.
Well, and
It's a
honestly,
lot of fun.
like New Year's, there's a lot of softball guys that I knew.
There's
softball.
a lot
was
of
there?
Yeah, between
the whole Dirty Birds and like
Well,
there's some of the Crespo
Peckham
boys.
Farms. Like,
Oh yeah, I saw Jade.
Yeah, Jade was there.
Jade.
Yeah, shout out to Jade Miller.
Jade Miller,
Look at
yeah.
him.
I didn't even get to
Love
talk to him, but
I
I
was
saw him.
talking Ben Van Dyke
OBB.
when I was in jail. Yeah.
Oh, God. He's quite a character.
Hey man, he's a good guy. I like him, man. He's
But no, that softball community, it's good networking because you really do meet a lot of people and create a lot of
Yeah.
friends.
yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of them, like, there's guys that own small businesses, very successful people, and it's like good because some of those buddies are like the guys that you would call up to help you out if you had some problem with your house or anything going on. Like you know,
Like,
you
even
call.
outside of softball, you can still call them up. and
Oh
hang
yeah,
out.
for sure.
Going off of that, like softball season, summer sport, like big summer plans. Like I know we're far away, but damn, it's coming. We're grinding for it. What's the goals this summer?
I mean, big aspirations I got for this summer, honestly, which I probably won't be able to do a whole hell of a lot with us fixing up our house and shit.
Yeah.
But I do plan on doing a lot of softball like usual. Maybe some camping, honestly.
Camping's underrated.
Yeah, I really do like camping. Just going out with the boys, hanging out at the campground, drinking some beers, playing some bags. You know, that's
You-
always.
You gotta put a fire pit in your place because bonfires, low key, are
Well, actually, what we're gonna do in the front of the house, we're gonna build a front deck from the one side around the big window to the other side.
Good old wraparound
Oh.
deck.
Yeah,
It's American dream right there.
a little
Doesn't want one.
wraparound deck. And I think it'll be really good when it turns out. But yeah, we'll probably be mostly working on our house a lot this summer. But other than that, just kind of, enjoying that Northeast Iowa lifestyle this summer. Softball, bags, going on the river, camping, those county fairs. Gotta love the county fairs.
weird fun fact about me. Professional bags player here. Not actually. Like I'm not in the ACL. But,
He's actually not lying. Why don't you show me your jersey, Cody?
oh, that's in my room.
Oh, I thought you had it on over
I
that.
used that. I'll bring it out.
Just go bring it out.
I'll be right back.
Cody will BRB.
I will say my biggest goal this summer is to take 4 or 5 strokes off my golf game. That's all I care about.
I would do a lot. I would like to do a lot more golfing, but I'm not.
I probably went out over 100 times last summer. Last year. Yeah.
And you still suck.
I got a lot that. It depends.
Brian, no, you
But like, it was fun though. It was between traveling around with work and shit, getting around Iowa, and I probably went to about 15 different courses last year. It's fun to travel the state or go around to different places and experience different.
Yeah, I'd like
courses.
to travel around a lot more in golf because there's some really cool golf.
Oh, of
courses
course.
out
And
love golf.
there.
there's nothing more relaxing. Like I used to fish a lot, but when you have somebody to go golfing with, there's nothing better.
It's you and the homie, you and the bros going out doing a couple quick 9. What about you, Brian? What are your aspirations this summer?
I ain't got shit, man.
Live life.
Yep.
Live it up while you can, huh?
Yep. I stopped
Yeah.
caring about all that shit.
Anyways, Cody.
Well, my team was the 319 cornhole. We're from the 563, but I got drafted into the 319. I
What's
guess.
the 319 from?
Like that's like Fairbank
disrespect.
or
Oh.
It would be cool if it was 305.
What 313?
Miami,
yeah.
Dade County, Pitbull,
You think
Worldwide.
Trying to go
You
roll
think-
loud?
you think I would travel to Miami every week?
I don't even think they know
Oh,
what bags
shit.
are.
Probably not.
The only-
They do.
No, they know what bags are, but that's different
Yeah,
type of
wrong
bags.
bag.
Yeah, but
It's gonna be
then on the
Miami.
back it's got my last name and all my sponsors that sponsored me that year. But I retired from competitiveness for now. But Other than that, it was just a ride that back then. It was all, anyone that knew me, they'd always joke around. Well, there's actually a few people that thought they were fucking serious and thought they could take me, and I just kind of laughed in their face and said $100 a game, and they were like,
I think,
much money on that.
I think Kleppy and I give you a run for your money. We are the Bald Eagle Club champs, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't play bags more either.
Speaking of sponsors, we do have a few spots available for the podcast. I do tell
Oh,
you.
yes,
yeah.
yes. If anybody would like to sponsor us,
We are gonna have a little bit of merch. We're drawing up some ideas. We got some big stuff coming underway.
yeah, just know that, yeah, we'll, like John said, you'll be able to buy us some merch or buy some merch from us. We're in the talks of it. Just kind of going over some ideas, see what's good for now and see what's be good for us in the future. But if you'd like to sponsor us, get a hold of us. If you know John Droz or Cody or Brian or me, or you can even DM our Instagram. We'll plug that or put it in the description.
Whether you have a business or just want to sponsor us personally, we'll definitely we'll put you on the merch. We'll give you a shout out every episode,
You'll even get a special guest.
and you'll get a free shirt or whatever we make of it too. We'll give our sponsors some gear.
Yeah, everything's still in the works, but we definitely do like supporting local. So
For sure.
the more local businesses that want to sponsor us, the better. We love supporting local, that's for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Guys, we'll take a little piss break. So enjoy.
We're back. Thank you everyone for staying tuned.
Yes, we're back from our break. So we're gonna get right into it. Cody, today's your birthday.
Big old 26.
26 years old. That's awesome. So Cody, since today's birthday, what are you planning on doing today? It's a Saturday. You're 26. 2023. What are your plans?
Well, my birthday's always been surround myself with the people I love. So my family, obviously, number one. And then it's the boys. I mean, everyone sitting in this room right now, this is pretty much my second family. Other than Liz isn't here, obviously, but she's there.
She's one of the boys without being a boy.
Yeah, exactly. But it's mainly that every year. But today, probably head over to Ridgeway, and then probably come back to Decorah. I'll maybe bar hop a little bit, kind of take a little tour around.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Jeez, nice push.
Thank you.
But
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
I think we should all do a birthday shot for Cody. What do you guys say?
yeah, sure.
Alright.
I'm not doing that anymore though.
All right, John, you want to go ahead and
Let's get the
some
fireball.
Get the fireball.
Hopefully, thank God, no repeat of last
Yeah.
time.
And Kleppy, I know you're probably not in the mood, but can you at least chug your beer?
No, I'll take it.
You're gonna take
It
it?
won't be a full one of these. These are the big
It's like
ones.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah, we'll pour them up.
I didn't mean to call you out. Just the way you handled the first time, I just didn't know if you wanted to take another one.
There's not good now. Yeah, dude.
You good, brother?
Yeah.
Okay. But so yeah, if you guys know Cody, wish him happy birthday or
That's good.
happy late birthday by the time he airs.
Then I'll finish up.
And then yeah, Cody loves hot moms. So any hot moms out there, give Cody a shout out. But yeah, John, what is one thing that you truly like or hate about a birthday?
My birthday is pretty special because it's like a week before Christmas, and then for my birthday, I have a solid 2-week stretch up until New Year's. It's just an amazing time with friends and family. Work is busy as shit, and life's crazy, but at the end of the day, that's some of the best times to spend with your friends, going out and having a good time.
Yeah, I feel like for your birthday,
You don't gotta do it all.
okay, for your birthday, John, you have a good 2 weeks of straight partying. between your birthday, Christmas, New Year's,
And then,
New Year's.
and then I usually follow that into the new year.
Yeah,
into
2
my
week
next
blackout.
birthday.
But Brian, how about you? What do you hate and or love about your birthday, or like kind of what are some things growing up you're like,
Growing old sucks.
bro, that's big facts.
That's pretty much it, man. I'm laid back.
Anything you really like? You know, all the people saying happy birthday.
I appreciate that, but it sucks because you try to say thank you to everyone that said happy birthday, and sometimes you forget and you feel like a dick not saying thank you back and shit,
Or especially on like Facebook, you get all those notifications. Happy
Like-
birthday.
Like I get it's my birthday, but it's not my day, It's my day, but at the same time, I don't want people to like.
You just don't want all
I
the
don't want them to pamper me and all the attention. I don't want that.
Get some free drinks, but I
I'm
said,
a loner, man. I'd rather just keep to myself.
an introvert.
Yeah.
There you go. What were you saying, John?
like the good part about having a birthday is you get all these free drinks, but the bad part is you sometimes you're a little too full. People keep feeding you drinks, and you're like, happy birthday, Cody last night. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
But we'll touch back on it. But here, happy birthday, Cody.
Thank you guys.
Birthday.
I
Cheers to
appreciate
26.
you all.
And I hope your birthday is filled with love and a lot of women trying to hit you up. There you go.
Hot moms.
Cheers. That's a shot, right? That's a shot.
Yeah.
Well, that's one shot.
Don't do the whole thing. Don't be
No, I'm
needy.
not gonna be like John.
I'm puking.
Yes, you are.
I'm puking.
No, you're not.
Just don't do it.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Alright, nope. Shh.
Gotta let him swallow it.
It's almost first to keep it in.
I'm good.
And
Thank
we're
you for
back.
that breathe, silence.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, hell yeah. But, no, one of the, yeah, like John was saying, one of the best things about birthday, especially once you turn 21 and older, is just all the people, especially at the bars, buying you drinks. Like, that's one of the cool things,
It's just like with me, it's like I appreciate them buying me drinks and shit, but I feel like what's that word?
Obligated.
Obligated to fucking pay him back somehow,
Oh yeah.
But you got those nice people that say, oh dude, don't even worry about it, shit, it's your day. But at the same time, knowing that I freaking have to that they buy me drinks and shit just to.
And I like to give a shout out to Brian, because when I turned 21, I had a bunch of people hit me up, but Kleppy was the only one that actually wanted to hang out.
I really didn't know you then. But
Yeah, I didn't.
I was
Like,
like, it was
we're
really
gonna
before
pick you
our
up.
time really hanging
Yeah.
out. And
Right
Me and
after
John
that was
never
on.
really hung out.
I mean, we
Me
knew-
and
we
Cody,
knew
didn't
each other
know
before.
yeah, we didn't even know each other when you turned 21.
Yeah.
So
It was
like
right
to
after
shout
work,
out
yeah. I was working on second, and I hit you up, and I said, what are you doing? He said, oh, having a beer. I said, who you with? Oh, by myself. I said, dude, let's go, man.
But yeah, Kleppy's definitely one of the homies, for real.
Brothers.
When Cody, I remember when Cody turned 21.
Oh boy, I was
God,
gonna
you guys
say
remember that?
that was probably my.
This boy
That's
had
one of my favorite.
made out with like
memories.
8
It's
different
like your
girls in one
birthday.
night.
It's probably not my best birthday. Would probably have to be that birthday, just because I was surrounded by a bunch of people.
Was that the party bus?
That was the party bus, and it wasn't even my party bus.
Okay, so
Blake
let's
Kenner sent me that video.
Bro, me too, bro.
Oh, that video
Cody's
needs to be
wondering.
shown.
Cody's 21st birthday. So Cody and my girlfriend, they are 5 days apart.
Yep.
So it was Cody.
Happy belated birthday, Liz. I forgot. I was in jail.
No.
Oh.
No, but so Cody and my girlfriend, they're 5 days apart. So they're 21st, and then it was Shayna Kreener.
Something like that.
I think it was some girl that they knew from Cresco. It was their 21st birthday all at once, and they decided to have a party bus, and the theme was
Blackout.
blackout. And so what me, Brian, and Cody decided to do is we decided to go full dress shirt, black pants, black shoes. Brian and I had black suspenders
I had a
And
bow
then-
tie.
and black bow ties, and the birthday people, they had gold. Everybody else had to wear black, but the birthday people had to wear gold.
Well, Cody wore Sorry, Cody wore
Yeah.
black.
I wore black
He
with
wore,
gold.
he wore black pants, shoes, and shirt, but he
Yeah.
wore gold suspenders with a gold bow.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
And
happened to
there-
those gold suspenders, to be honest with you.
But there's a picture of us, and we all look fly as shit. We're
Yeah.
at Zipper. But this party bus is definitely one to remember, whether Cody remembers it or not.
I don't
But I
know.
tell you what, I've never seen a man kiss so many people in one night.
I was on a warpath.
This dude turned 21, and he was letting everybody know it was his birthday.
Well, it was my so this party bus wasn't even supposed to be my party bus. Like it was on January 6th.
I think it was Liz and Shayna's.
Yeah,
And then they both agreed, well, we'll just make Cody's too.
because I turned 21 that night. Like
Yeah.
I turned 21 at midnight that night of the party bus, and I just remember being like, "Well, you don't gotta make this about me." Like it's, but at midnight, everyone just started like shots, like just
Of course.
came up. I remember we were at Teenage. I turned 21, and the owner, right at midnight, he gave me a shot, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Because it looked like nasty shit. And come to find out, it was straight Jaeger. Have you ever had straight Jaeger?
Straight Jaeger ain't bad.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
I can do straight Jaeger.
Tastes.
It's
It
trash.
tastes like when you
It's black licorice.
drink dirty Fabuloso water.
Exactly.
It's not very good.
I don't know.
It's not good. I don't take it.
I
Like,
remember.
if you ever had Fabuloso water,
Fabuloso's cleaner, man. I don't know what you're drinking.
it tastes like Jaeger.
I remember though, like I took that shot and I immediately went outside and puked my guts out because it was that bad. And then MVP over here, Cluppy, always has a pack of gum on him.
Yes, sir.
After I puked, threw in a piece of gum.
Bro, don't even bring up the gum. Alright, so I'm not gonna bring up any names. But this boy Cody was making out with this chick. You guys remember, John, were you on the bus? I was glad you remember.
That was before.
Because I grabbed his face and the pressure on him.
Yeah, so Kleppy,
I
wingman
wasn't
of the
gonna make
year.
out with her.
You'd be the good wingman.
I wouldn't say wingman of the year, wingman of the decade. Kleppy was helping Cody make or initiate this makeout session between Cody and this girl.
No, she wanted to make out with me, bro.
Yeah.
And then I saw Cody. Cody's hammered, like stumbling.
Anyways, so they're making out, and me and Brian are right next to him, and we're taking a Snapchat video, and we're like, Cody, how you doing? And this guy, mid-makeout, pulls his face up from hers, and it's almost like a suction cup. And Cody goes, hey, and as he goes, head, a piece of gum falls from out of his mouth onto this girl's face, and she just kind of like looks at him and then like runs away.
Yeah. He does that little laugh, bro. He did that little.
This
That
guy,
was fucking hammered.
this guy was definitely on demon mode there.
And like me and Bam were like, dude, so proud of this.
No tongue was safe that night.
We're so proud of you.
I had a
No
sore
one
lip.
was
She
safe,
bit
no
my
one was
lip.
safe. But it was all consensual, trust
Hey,
us.
girls
Cody
were-
wasn't forcing himself on anybody.
No.
But it was all consensual. But
I
this
think
guy
girls force
was
themselves on
demon
me.
time.
Well, who wouldn't?
I don't know,
Pretty
just look at
wicked.
Cody.
I wouldn't.
But yeah, that
Got quiet.
that's definitely pie number one.
Mhm.
But growing up, actually, birthdays for me, like before, like way younger, like 7, 8, 9, 10, in those era, I would always, mom and dad never let us have friends over because our house sucked. Like our house was terrible before we built our new house, and so on birthdays it was always a blessing to have friends over. But there was one thing that we always did on my birthday, and that was go to Happy Joe's. You guys remember Happy Joe's?
Bro,
Yes, it-
I fucking
You went
miss
there.
Happy Joe's.
But have you ever went there on your birthday?
No.
Every year I would have Happy Joe's for my birthday.
Did you go there?
Yeah, the arcade and everything was the shit.
Did they always blow the horn for you?
Oh yeah, a lot of shit. My brother went there. I remember that because I remember having like birthday parties and it was loud. People covering their ears.
The horn was so fucking loud.
Well, it's like an air horn, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
pretty
fun.
much.
It's funny when there's like little kids' birthdays. Whenever they have like a little like 5-year-old's birthday, they play at the arcade and the air horn comes on. There's at least 1 or 2 kids that they're covering their ears, screaming and crying. Because
But I always remember they give you free ice cream there for your birthday, and they always had those sugar waffle sticks,
The wafers.
the wafer sticks.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Sundays.
And I always thought that was the best part of it. It wasn't the ice cream; it was the fucking wafer stick that I loved.
Cody wakes up on his birthday like, fuck yeah, wafer sticks.
Wafer stick.
This is how you know he's getting old. He went from like 7 or 8 craving a wafer stick to being like 26 craving a Nick stick.
Shit.
That's fucking
That's
cool.
when you're getting old.
That's when you know you're getting old. Time to change. Happy Joe's is closed.
Sad day.
We
The
don't
vaping
promote
area's
vaping either.
Mm-mm.
Don't do it.
No vaping.
Nicotine is
smoking.
bad.
We don't promote anything that'll harm your body.
Nope.
But
Except for beer.
we don't promote beer either.
I do.
I mean, it is entertaining.
We don't promote underage drinking.
Or drinking and driving. Ain't not happening.
Don't do that.
Learn from
But,
mistakes.
I remember growing up, my favorite birthday, like, sorry not to take away from
No,
you,
yeah.
but like, one of my favorite memories for my birthday was going to McDonald's. In the old school McDonald's, like
Oh,
a lot of you younger generation probably will not know this, but they used to have a fun house.
Yeah,
The slides, the ball
Not
pit.
every McDonald's
New
had it.
Hampton had one
A
though.
lot of them did though. And I remember
Decorah never did.
They had the
which is weird.
GameCube, and that was
well,
huge.
when I lived up in
Mario
Minnesota,
Kart?
Oh,
the one that I grew up at, or the place where I grew up,
They had
the
one.
McDonald's had one, the Fun House, and so that was the shit, you know. I had it was a Hulk themed birthday, and I remember getting the Hulk hands, the styrofoam ones. You remember you put them
Yeah.
together, and it was like a
They made
a
noise.
thing.
I got that for
Yeah.
Christmas one year.
Grandma,
Yeah, so-
my aunt.
I remember it was a Hulk themed birthday, and I was crawling around like on my fist because I had those Hulk hands, going through the slides, just punching everybody because I had those foam fists. Like that was one of my favorite memories, you know. But like shout out to those fun houses, those were
Oh.
the shit. I'm so upset they took those away,
Well,
Yeah.
but that was a good memory of mine.
what about you? What's your favorite birthday?
I was in El Paso, Texas at the time, living on a military base, and I was probably like 9 or 10, and we went to the bowling alley. And I remember this kid, like I didn't know him, but his stepdad was my dad's work buddy in the military, and he bought me this Count Dooku lightsaber, bro, the Star Wars lightsaber. And I went up to him, I hugged that kid, and I didn't even know who the fucking kid was. I was like, bro, you my new best friend. The whole day, bro, the whole day, everywhere he went, he was with me, bro. I was
You felt like that was your birthday after getting that, huh?
what?
After
No,
you
that was
getting
his
that-
birthday.
Oh,
It was
your
my birthday, yeah.
It's his
Oh, my
birthday.
bad.
Yeah, it
It
did
was
feel
my
like his
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah, no, he bought, dude, like, he bought that for me, and, like, I had a drink spell on me and everything. Everything went away when I got that. I was like, I'm a big nerd. When it comes to Star Wars, man, that's my shit. But, dude, I fucking lost it. I was like, wow, I remember that. That was my best birthday.
All right, John. What about you? Best birthday?
We biased. Mine was definitely my 21st because it landed on a Monday, which was terrible. And I was like, dude, what the hell are we gonna do? Between the Maves crew and a bunch of other crews, I had about three groups I go to. And I'm like, oh, I'm only gonna go out Monday, my birthday. I went out every single night that week. It wasn't a birthday night, it was a birthday week. And
Oh, yeah.
literally by the time it came to Friday and Saturday, I'm like, I get up to work early at like 5:30 every morning. So I'm living off of 2 hours of sleep for a week straight. I'm a straight bender. Most money spent, best experience I've had in my life. Don't remember a single damn thing about it.
That's the point.
Other than Snapchat.
Yeah.
The good thing about when you turn 21 and older is you can literally celebrate your birthday like that month or like that whole week.
The
You
whole
know.
year.
That was terrible though,
Oh,
because it was like, it was a Monday night, and it's in the wintertime, there's nothing going on, and then all of a sudden it was like, probably about 5 of the boys come through, and then I was fucking puking by 10:30. I tell you what,
That's when
I'm
we
sorry,
were-
shout out to Brando, I'm sorry for ruining the Haymarket that night.
No, like, and what's crazy about it, turning 21, man, nothing changes, man. The only thing that
It's
changes
just-
is that you're able to buy shit now.
Well, and then people act like nothing's different, but it is a real true feeling. It's like you can go out to a bar, and the thing is, it's like you can go to
It
La Crosse
wasn't.
and not get ID
The
or
only
something like that.
feeling for me was that I was able to go to bars, and if a cop showed up, I had my ID.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I was drinking before that, going to bars and shit underage,
Which
and
we
you
don't
know,
promote
don't do
underage.
that. Yeah, but you know, once I
never
turned
have.
21, it was like the only thing that changed was like you're able to go to gas stations and shit. And buy
But
whatever
you're
you
able to go places that
Or
you never
places,
have been
yeah.
because there's a lot of places that are pretty strict on it,
Yeah.
and it's like once you are, That's the best feeling about being 21. People say it never changes, but I think it does because you
It's
actually
like-
are able to go to
Yeah.
clubs and shit.
Yeah, it's like this one time, Garrett Olaf, shout out Garrett Olaf, he picked me up for my birthday, and I got in his truck, and he gave me a beer, and he said, chug this shit. And I was like, oh, fuck, you know? And then we went over to Spillville, Jake Cash, shout out, that's when he was living at that big house with his
that
five
house
buddies.
had
Yeah.
a lot of memories.
Yeah, and then from there we went to the Zipper. Zipper was popping, bro.
Along with turning, like with you guys, like turning 21, like it's fun and all because like what John was saying, you get to explore more places now
Yeah.
that you're of age. But I remember when I turned 21, it was literally a happy birthday. Also, can you buy me alcohol? Like there's like
Yo,
Yeah.
like Brian was saying, like nothing really changes except now people try to
Once
want
pe-
you to be a supplier. It's like
yeah.
it's my birthday. Like let me
Let me
have
be.
my day.
Yeah,
you
let me
know?
be. Like,
It's funny
And
though
it's-
because like every kid in their 21st, it's their 21st, and I remember being out at the local bars, not gonna name the names, and they're like, "Yeah, you've been drinking here for about 2 or 3 years. Happy 21st. Just don't be too loud about it." And that's every bar. It's like every
Literally.
local bar. There's
And you don't want to be a dick about it, you know, when
you
people
don't,
look
but
you up,
everyone's
oh, hey,
like,
can you buy
"Happy
me a
21," and they're like, "You've been getting served there for a few years," and
Yeah.
it's like,
that's actually another thing about like being 21. Like on my 21st, I remember like it was yesterday, but I'm not going to say the bar, but I've been drinking there since I was 18.
Yeah.
But the bar owner was there that night, and he literally told me, he's like, "You're not getting beer," and I'm like, "Why? I've been drinking in here forever, like ever." And he's like, "You're not 21 yet, though," and I'm like,
Ever.
"What the fuck?" Like me and him had got in an argument. I'm like, he's like, "Dude, you got 1 minute." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute." And then all of a
So he
sudden,
was just fucking with you.
I'm like, I was literally a minute away, and I was just craving one.
Well, it's like you have those bars where you know the owners, you know the people that work there. That like even though we don't condone underage drinking, it still happens.
It happens. Like,
It's inevitable.
Just
like,
be smart about it.
yeah, like
Don't go out if you're hammered. Don't go drinking and driving.
Well, we're not even gonna condone it. Like just like it's gonna happen, but we don't say go out and do it.
we're past
Don't
that
be
point.
first.
Is all we have to say, basically.
Like, I'll be the
We
first one
don't
to say,
We,
like,
we were that age, man. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but now we learned and we're like, damn, dude, that shit was.
Yeah, it's
Learn
like we
from
don't
your
condone
mistakes.
it, but it happens.
Because a lot of shit.
I
Can
mean,
happen.
I got a possession.
But
That was
low-key,
terrible.
I got a possession 2 days before I turned 21. Most
Ooh.
fucked up scenario I had because
Mine
I
was
remember I
like
looked at the cop
5 weeks.
and I'm not gonna say it was the deputy. Looked at me. He's like, "Wow, probably be good. Wish you probably would have pulled me over in a few days later." I'm like, "You gonna give me a break at all?" He's like, "Nope." It's
Like
like
you shouldn't, man. You know.
you shouldn't. I mean,
No,
I'll
I
take him
mean-
on that, but I mean, I was like, "Wow, I wish you pulled you over in a few days." And I'm like, and then he was kind of being a little smart ass with me, and not really, but I was like, he was giving me false hope. I'm like, he was gonna let me off because I was just about to turn 21. Nope, possession.
I got my possession with my mom.
But
God.
another thing with birthdays is you have a lot of people that you haven't talked to all year, and
just
they
hit
hit you up. Happy birthday! You know it's good to.
Or they, like,
we
wanna
should
hang
meet
out
up.
with you.
Like we should hang out more often.
It's
You know,
like,
I
where-
miss you.
yeah, where were
And it's
you
like
a month
okay,
ago?
the next day it's like
Then
okay,
no-
where are you now? You know,
That's what I
or
keep
like
to
all
myself.
year long. It's like where are you now?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Like don't get me wrong. It's like it's nice to get those messages because you're like oh you know cool you're thinking about me, but it's like you know deep down you're like yeah you're only saying it because it's my birthday.
yeah,
But
exactly.
I think the difference is that everybody, we're all so busy nowadays. You can't blame people necessarily if you're hitting each other up as much because everybody's so busy. But the thing is, though, is it's a two-way street and everything.
Yeah.
And honestly, it is easy to fall apart from talking to some of your close friends if you haven't talked to them in a while, unless you're not hanging out with them all the time. But
Like, I'll admit it. Like, I do it too. I mean, we
that's
all do
everybody.
it.
You know, we have our own lives. We get wrapped up. We're getting older, and we have our own shit going on. And when you have free time, we don't have a lot of free time. You have a lot of stuff to do. So allowing it to have everybody in it is pretty tough.
Which you know is correct. You know you gotta make the most of the time that you got.
And it gets harder as you get older. And that's why when you're 21, I think it's the best time because you have the most freedom. You're not as tied down with work and everything.
Yeah, I wish I was 21.
The thing I will say though is about that is you're gonna no matter what, you're gonna surround yourself by the people you want to surround yourself by.
Yeah, on your birthday especially. Like,
And-
even though like we hang out every weekend, it's still your birthday. You're still gonna want to see the people.
I'm
that
gonna see
you
the
love.
people that I want to like. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's people that have hit me up saying like, "Oh, let's get a beer today." I'm like, "Okay, like, yeah, like for sure. Like, I'll tell you where we're gonna, like, where I'm going. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to drive to you, but I'll be like, yeah, you're more than welcome to come. Like, I can't tell you not to
Like,
come
you're
either
gonna,
way.
You're gonna do your thing.
And if you
And-
want to meet up,
yeah.
come to me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put, like, let's just say like one of my friends is like, oh, come to lacrosse. No.
Yeah. Like, I'm here, come to me, and
At
I'll
the
buy
Dragon
you a drink
Track
for your
lacrosse.
birthday. Like, no, it's my birthday, come to me.
Exactly.
Buy me a drink,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Like, if you want to like hang out, like, I get it. It's a two-way street. Like, if I want to hang out with you, I got to put the effort in. But if you want to hang out with me, you got to put the effort in also. Like,
And a lot of it comes down to is everybody has such opposite schedules. Everybody works
Yes.
different. Everybody has such different lifestyles.
Not even
But-
that. Sometimes it's just, you don't think about the person until it's, oh shit, it's their birthday. You know, I shouldn't hit them up. Let's hang out, you know? Then all of a sudden, like, kind of, you get busy, and you just, they're like in the back of your head. You don't really think about it that much.
And like I do think, kind of going back to like getting free drinks on your birthday. If I see somebody out the bar, not necessarily I have to know them. If it's some random person, I'll buy them a shot.
Or a
And
drink.
usually, those few moments have turned into good friendships with me. Just random people I've met, and then shoot the shit. Then you end up getting to meet them. They're great people. Then a few years down the road, you guys see each other out. How's it going? Everything's going on. You guys are friends now. Maybe not hanging out all the time, but you're mutual friends.
Yo, but shout out to free drinks on your birthday, though.
yeah,
That shit
free
is
drinks
nice.
on your birthday.
Shout out to Cody Fisher. Happy
Shout out
birthday,
to Cody
motherfucker.
Fisher. Happy birthday, buddy.
And I think that's gonna wrap up this episode.
Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. It's been, I feel like, a great episode. And we're happy to, I guess, keep hanging out with you guys. We're going to see where this takes off from here. And cheers to 2023 and see where we go, boys.
If you see Cody out tonight, buy him a
Yeah,
shot.
guys.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow our Instagram page. I'll put that handle in the description below.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, cheers, guys.